Hi, how are you? You're watching Caesar Blues channel and I'm in Manhattan, New York today. That's why I'm wearing a New York cap instead of a hat. I've come all the way here to Madison Square Park to try my favorite burger chain, not just in the United States, but in the world. I don't have many favorite burger chains since I usually don't like chain burgers. But I have a very special memory of the Shake Shack burger, which is the burger place right behind me. When I tried it almost 10 years ago here in New York, I said, wow, this is delicious for a burger chain. Let me tell you about this burger place. It started right here in Madison Square Park, Manhattan in 2004. I mean, it's not an old school burger joint, but kind of, in a way. The chain is fairly new, yet already has over 200 burger joints worldwide. I insist, I usually dislike franchise burgers, but here they make them fresh to order. Fresh meat, fresh ingredients, and the quality is, well, more than guaranteed, especially judging by the line of people already waiting to order. And because here in this park, where the burger place's terrace is located, almost all the tables are taken. Yep, this makes me think the burger will be great, but it's not just for thinking, it's something to try, taste, and share with you all. So I'll tell you what I always say. After walking around Manhattan all morning, I'm starving. Should I tell you I'm going in to see what's cooking? But I'm already inside here on the terrace of Zigzag, so I'm going to the table to see what there is to eat. Well, I've already grabbed a table here in the park, in the place where it all began. Here to my right, I have the Shake Shack, the little burger stand, and I'm really looking forward to trying them. To try them, the first thing you have to do is order them, ask for them. And the thing is, I went to a little sign they have where there's a QR code to download the app. And I'm sorry to tell you that the app doesn't work. So do you have to get in line then? But before getting in line, I took a picture of the menu that's on a very large board at the start of the line. And I'm going to tell you what they have to eat here. It all starts with the burgers. The Shack burger is the classic, featuring cheese, lettuce, tomato, and the famous Shack sauce. All the burgers, as I can see, you can order them as singles or doubles. And the calories are listed next to them so you don't get too excited. Or so you do get excited. Because look, the single one only has 500 calories. If you order two, well, that's 1,000, maybe even 2,000, more or less. I eat throughout the day so I can have more meals and still have extra calories. Anyway, then there's the smokestack, which I understand is different because this one has bacon and the previous one doesn't. And it also has cherry peppers, which are like spicy jalapenos, right? And again, the Shaky Shack sauce. They have the Shaky Shack, which is a cheeseburger with a mushroom burger on top, and then lettuce, tomato, and their sauce. They have the burger with avocado, and finally the simplest cheeseburger, just cheese and bacon, and you can add any toppings you want. Remember, prices range from $7.99 to $13.29. Well, they're not really cheaper than the burgers from other places that aren't franchises here in New York. Do they have more chicken options? Well, they also have the chicken and avocado burger and the chicken bites, the little chicken snacks. Then they have different kinds of fries. Well, they're the same, but some are just the regular ones, the fries. Then there are the cheese fries and the bacon cheese fries, which include cheese and bacon. And you also have, look, hot dogs. Out of all the hot dogs, look, what catches my attention is that it's the one with the least calories, 350. Well, for desserts, there are the famous sundaes, which you can order in several varieties. And anyway, the menu has been thoroughly reviewed, and now it's time to start eating. So here comes the first bite, the chicken bites, which are basically small pieces of chicken. You can order either 6 pieces or 12 pieces. I ordered 6 pieces, and you just eat them like this at the table. There's nothing more to it. What a delight to eat here in the park with some musicians playing jazz in the background. I hope there aren't copyright issues. They make our meal better. Even though they're not with the restaurant, it's just a coincidence they're here. I've come once again with my mother and my brother, so we're going to share. Wow, I had ordered the 6-piece one, but it looks like there are more than 6 here. I'd say there are 12, right? Well, it's just more breaded chicken, a little dry, but the breading is good. By the way, I have barbecue sauce and I'm a fan of barbecue sauces. So let's dip it in and see how it tastes. The barbecue sauce is sweet, tasty, and slightly spicy. Hey, you need to add some sauce to life. It makes everything better, though the chicken is still a bit dry. Let's move on. And these fries look amazing. You can't deny it. They really do. Curly fries, you know, with bacon and some sauce on top. Let's check the fries. Although they claim everything is fresh, I've watched how they're made. I think these are frozen fries since I haven't seen fresh potatoes. I'll try to get some. Plenty of bacon, some sauce. The sauce is weird. It's like a mayonnaise, but it tastes kind of like butter. What a strange sauce. Well, I don't really like the sauce. The fries are perfectly fried. Crispy outside and creamy, like mashed potatoes inside. They're usually pre-fried and frozen, but still taste great. The accompanying sauce? I'm not crazy about it. There's a good amount. All of this is meant to be shared. People often say, serve yourself, but if you're sharing, don't take from there. I understand, but that's the only way here. So that's it. I'll try them with the barbecue sauce, and if I share it with the family, the sauce is truly extraordinary. Is it the best barbecue sauce? From like a franchise that I've eaten at? We've nearly finished a whole bottle. I'm mainly looking forward to the burgers. By the way, I didn't order wine like I've been doing in my recent videos because there's no wine here, just the usual Coca-Cola. And I'll show you, so I can put it somewhere around here, the price of it. This is the large one, but to trick my body, it's actually light. This way, I feel calmer knowing I'm here staying healthy, even though the menu lists calories for everything, which is almost better not to know. Let's go for the first of the burgers. Yes, even if you don't believe it, you're seeing it now. I ordered the chicken burger. Why? There are only chicken and beef burgers, so I had to try both. Let's see how it is. This fried chicken looks like a good piece, maybe a breast, served with lettuce, pickles, and their sauce. I was able to see how they made them from outside, which is one of the cool things about this place. I mean, they don't hide anything. You can watch them make everything step by step, from toasting the bread with butter to assembling your burger. Anyway, soft bread, I'd say it's this type, potato bread, and let's see if this is good enough to eat. Well, the bread is good, the pickle is fine, the sauce, barely any flavor. The chicken is crispy but slightly dry. I get that people who order this burger want to make a statement, but I don't really understand it. Why order this when you can? Beef patty, but I guess it's a matter of personal taste. But I was saying that if you're going for a healthier option, like eating chicken instead of beef or something like that, well, this is fried. It has a really thick breading. It's not greasy at all, but with all this frying, I think this one actually has more calories than the other one. That's a big piece of chicken. Does it make you feel full? The bread is really good for being from a franchise. It's a good crispy chicken burger. Is this chicken less dry than the chicken in the chicken bites? But it's still, in this case, the breast, so it's not something else. Juicy. I get that people who like crispy chicken burgers, crunchy fried chicken, are going to like this one. The chicken is well seasoned and marinated. It's not bad, like, I insist, it's not bad. Although I think the one that's really going to stand out is the one that's truly representative of the place. The famous Shake Shack burger already waiting for me. Here's the priciest burger on the menu, the Shack Stack. Well, it's a cheeseburger that has on top what they call a mushroom burger. Well, it has lettuce, tomato, the famous Shack sauce. Honestly, the burger itself looks really nice. I was also able to see how they were making them right there at the place, and I love that. Anyway, you know, there are people here who say that if it has lettuce, you have no idea, and if it has tomato, well, you have no idea either. Well, I don't know. Let's see how it is. They lightly smash the burgers. The top part has its crust. The bottom part is less cooked. Let's see how the burger is. I like it small size. I'm grabbing it like this without paper. Hey, how exciting it is to try this burger again. Honestly, it looks amazing. Look, there's a little stream coming out of here from the top part. From that kind of mushroom burger that's stuffed with cheese and then fried. It's like a mushroom with cheese inside and also fried. What a great mix of this creamy stuff. It's not cheese, it's more like a mushroom cream. cheese makes it tasty. Now about the meat, is it a big piece? Honestly, no. It tastes good and you can see the crust on top. It's not a typical smash burger, but they do smash it a bit. And you can tell that this burger is light years ahead of other chain burgers I've tried here in the United States. I confirm that this is my favorite chain burger. I also confirm that when I travel to the United States or elsewhere, I avoid chains. Well, today I made an exception. I remember this burger as special from one of my first New York trips, and it still feels special to me. Of course, it's more expensive than eating burgers from non-chain places here, even in New York. We've been paying for burgers at other places that we really liked too, and we've even liked them more than this one. And they were worth it. $6.50 for the single, $9 for the double. So, well, it's not that it's cheaper food, nor is it faster, because between waiting in line and waiting for them to prepare it for you. In total, you might spend 35 to 40 minutes at this time, and this isn't even the peak hour to come eat here in New York. It's almost 3 in the afternoon, people eat earlier here. The burger is delicious. I know a lot of people are going to say, if you like that burger, you don't know anything. I value the context, the type of burger place it is, the place where I'm eating it, in a park in the center of Manhattan, on a really cool terrace. Here you can hear the birds and the jazz band that just finished their recital, along with all the noise of the hustle and bustle of a city like this. Anyway, it's something that has its charm that you may or may not like, but wow, the burger, which is what I came to try, I love it. The music's starting again, more people keep arriving. Almost all the tables are occupied, and there's a constant flow of people coming to visit. Well, this was the very first burger joint of this famous franchise. I also like that the bun isn't fully sliced. It's funny because the burger ends up shaped like a puppet's open mouth, full of food, that holds everything together and prevents ingredients from falling out. And you can eat it calmly without it falling apart all the way to the last bite. Just like I do, for example, with coffee, I do the same with hamburgers. I mean, a good coffee has to be a coffee that you like. If you drink plain espresso, no sugar or sweetener, it's all about personal taste. And well, I know this because of my company elcafeconk.com, where I sell specialty coffee and where I've discovered that a good coffee without anything tastes really good. You can enjoy it with milk or whatever you prefer. The same goes for burgers. The meat should be good on its own. It should be the star. It should be the essence of the burger. And in this case, well, I insist. For me, a big part of the success of these burgers is in the meat and also in the bun. And the sauce, which is pretty tasty, a burger sauce. It's unrelated to the fries one, which I didn't like as much. And like I said, well, it's a good combination, a good bite to enjoy here in Manhattan from this famous and very recent chain. Because you tell me, from 2004 until now, 20 years have passed. That's not much compared to major hamburger chains. It's brought them success and fame, with 200 locations worldwide proving their success. Wow, today's video is pretty short. Why? Well, because of the dessert. To order it, you have to wait another half hour in line, 20 minutes until they give you your order, or you can order it at the beginning. And it would have melted because the desserts are basically ice cream. So did I like the experience? Yes, I can recommend it. It's priced between affordable and cheap. I prefer to try local burgers since there are many here. When I visit New York, I prefer to eat at different types of places. Besides burger joints, there are also pizzas, Italian restaurants, a lot of steakhouses and barbecue restaurants. Anyway, there are a lot of things you'll like too if you come here to visit the city. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big super like, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the big bell so you'll get a notification when there's a new video. So, in this poetic way, I ask, if you've been to New York, leave a comment about the burgers you've tried. If not, then tell me what you thought of the video. Anyway, that's all for today. See you at the next restaurant. Goodbye.